B, fails to re-register the earth-moving and mining equipment in contravention of subset Regulation 2 of Regulation 3. C, tampers with or manipulates a tracking device or an identification code with the intent to falsify information. D, being an officer or agent of the Commission, provides unauthorized access of the tracking system to any person. E, gains unauthorized access to a tracking system. Or F, fails or refuses to obtain a permit for the use of an earth-moving and mining equipment, commits an offense, and is liable on summary conviction to a penalty specified in Section 106 of the Act. Now, 2 says, upon conviction under Sub-Regulation 1, the mineral right of the person convicted shall be revoked by the minister. 3 says, any equipment used in the commission of an offense under Sub-Regulation 1 and the product derived from the commission of that offense shall, regardless of the ownership of the equipment or product, be seized and kept in the custody
So this
of the
is very
police.
clear.
Yeah. 4 says, the police shall, A, take an inventory of any equipment or product in the custody of the police, and B, release the equipment or product on the order of a court. So the judge, may be acting under where it says that when an order is made. And 5 says, a court which convicts a person of an offense under this sub-regulation shall, in addition to the penalty that the court may impose, order the forfeiture of the state or to the state of any seized equipment or product. Now the question is, at what stage was this particular matter? Was there a finding of fact that the people had committed an offense, for which reason they were convicted, or they were not convicted? The matter was still pendentially checked.
What we are saying was that we are told that the Forestry Commission arrested their equipment on a river body or a water body, and so as in prima facie, you are not supposed to be mining in a water body. So that's why they went to seek leave of the court to confiscate the equipment. And then the judge said no. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once you are mining in a place that we are clearly being told you cannot mine, there's no matter. The equipment has to be confiscated.
So the equipment should be in the custody of the police during the prosecution of the alleged crime.
Yes.
Now the question is, why did the judge take a decision to
That they
release
should
it?
send it to the place of the people's own choosing.
That is not
Which
the
could even be another water body.
that is not the requirement of the law, as I understand it, respectfully. So it would seem to me that as of the time that the judge was making the decision, either the parties did not bring this very provision to his attention, or
But he's a judge in Enchi. And
Yeah.
Enchi is a place where there's a lot of mining going on. So he would know. He's not a judge in a place which is not known for mining.
let me give him the benefit of that. The judges, like lawyers, don't know all the law.
Oh, come on.
Right? So there are times that you make a decision without
It is
your mind having been.
responsibility as a judge on a matter related to mining to avert your mind to what the law says. Let's not make it theoretical. You've said that there's no way. You just read the thing to me. The LI and even the regulations that follow. Yes, these are the things that happen that there are many angles to the fight. The police,
Yes.
the Forestry Commission. I think the judiciary should also help.
Yeah, so I agree with you
help
there.
us and stop this.
You see, but Bernard, let us agree. Let us agree that it is possible that he did not know of this particular law. It could well be.
Well, Bernard,
That would be
here.
absolutely shocking.
So that is why the supervising High Court judge would have to intervene in this matter.
Yes, I believe they filed an appeal.
And in appropriate cases, we may well have to draw the attention of the Chief Justice
They have.
to this decision.
So they have.
Is it raising a question of possible incompetence, or that it was just a judicial oversight that has gone so?
I mean, to be fair to you, because I don't have all the facts of the case. That's the trouble. We have the man's ruling, or is it judgment? I'm not sure which is which.
It's a ruling.
It's a ruling, and then what the Forestry Commission said was the offense. So we have not, which is why the Ashigbe people are saying they want the full details, as you are also saying. So when you see the full details, maybe you can understand maybe the circumstance at which they were arrested or something.
So, for instance, to know what was said in court, what was brought before the court, we need a record of proceedings, right?
Yes.
What actually went before the judge? What arguments were made by the two sides? In fact, was this legislation even in play? Did the lawyers from both sides?
Yeah, right. It's possible maybe the lawyer was even incompetent.
As lawyers, our responsibility is to assist the court
100%.
to come to a decision that is in the interest of justice. That includes, in appropriate cases, pieces of legislation that may not even support your case.
I hear
You know that supports another person's case. So, for instance, if you know that this law exists, and then maybe you are even defending your client in the matter, I mean, there's an obligation on you to draw the attention of the judge that, oh, my lord, the decision you are making would seem to do ABC. Respectfully, maybe you may want to reconsider it. But without knowing what exactly fully went before the court, it will be difficult to
Which
know
is
whether
why
the court
I think
has-
both words you've used and both the word. So you use the word, you find it troubling.
Yeah.
And I agree. Kanasibe says in the statement that they find it almost like perplexing. They don't understand. So we are urging the courts to give us more information, and the judge will also explain himself. Let's read some comments.
Bernard, I am a private legal practitioner based in a mining community, and I wish to address the recent order issued by the district court magistrate. It is consistent with similar orders and judgments typically rendered in such cases, with deference to police prosecutors. I believe they currently lack the requisite resources and capacity to effectively prosecute these matters. The Galamseers are very influential financially and easily corrupt these officials with meager salaries. Judges are not spared. In mining communities, it is a cocoa season when Galamsey cases come up. In light of this, I respectfully suggest that the Attorney General establishes a specialized unit equipped with the necessary expertise and resources to handle the prosecution of such cases. Additionally, I propose the establishment of dedicated courts to expedite the resolution of these matters. Absent of these reforms, I fear that the continuity of these this kind of approach, and it will yield no material.
He's a lawyer, so he's writing English
outcome.
for you.
Yes.
So basically, what is absent these reforms?
Absent these
it's proper expression. In
Absent
These reforms, I fear that continuing with the current approach will yield no material different.
outcome. No, he's a lawyer, so he's trying to use the words.
yeah. So you see,
No, I get it.
I identify with what he's saying.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been raised in a number of ways, even at the parliamentary level, whether or not we should set up a specialized court to deal with illegal mining operations matters.
Yeah.
The difficulty is, for instance, if you set up that court in Accra and people are arrested in, say, Enchi, right? And do you have to bring them to Accra and then bring equipment that they use illegally in the operations? Do you have to bring all the witnesses to Accra to be able to deal with that? You understand? So then some people take the view that, look, use the existing court system, right? Except that maybe there should be rigorous training of our judges and magistrates to understand the current position of the law.
Correct.
So that they can apply them.
Update them with the law. I'm sure sometimes we don't have it. Here's more.
I side with you. It's worse than it even appears to be. Too many powerful people pulling strings in the Galamsey economy. The strategy is to offer pawns as scapegoats while the kingpins remain hidden. Could you say go?
You know, when I asked the Minister of Mines how many people have been arrested, it says 60, and I said you should name one high-profile arrested person. He could not. So most of the people are still the low-hanging fruits. You see some guy on the he's wearing singlet on the Galamsey side. Now that singlet alone, what you know what I'm saying? The guy who's behind the thing is probably watching television.
Yeah, because it's
ran away with his booty.
we need to target the big boys because these earth-moving equipment. I mean, it takes a lot of money to buy it, and someone is investing in that.
I tell you,
You know, so the principle of tracing, we use
Follow
the
the money.
and follow the money.
A forestry
You get the
guard
fraud.
has been attacked by alleged mercenaries in the forest reserve. He's fighting for his life, but our politicians are doing politics as usual. NDC and PP are the same. It's just they're just in different political party colors. If the government plays the same premium on Galamsey as it is doing with Oral, I'm sure we'll see some improvements. A president with an overwhelming majority and security forces at his disposal should be able to end Galamsey with political will.
100%. I agree
Kojo
with Kojo from
Adenta.
Adenta.
Let's ask more questions of the former government's community mining initiative. Is it still in operation? Are they the same people doing the illegal mining? If the government is serious about fighting illegal mining, why are they pushing aside declaration of state emergency of our forest reserves and water bodies? On the Enchi story, that magistrate should be sacked, you say.
There's a very funny comment about the magistrate. I have two of them, so I'll read the two. One says, Bernard, don't be surprised if the magistrate does not have a copy of the law. He is at Enchi, and the judicial service does not provide copies of laws to judges. Then that's one person. Another person who says, no, if the judge didn't know, then he should go and to farming. If another professional made that mistake, it would have been war. No excuse.
It happens. It happens.
As a professional, judges,
we don't know everything.
You miss it.
Like I'm saying, should not be
if
done
people don't
the
know
same
everything,
way.
then behave like that. Because sometimes people behave like you know everything. Go ahead.
No.
But I don't think we really
I
want to
won't
fight.
sit here for you to create that impression.
But I don't do
I am saying sometimes, like somebody just wrote to say he's a lawyer, speaking plenty English. When you talk, they say, I'm a lawyer, please keep quiet. I'm a learned friend. Simple law that even me who hasn't gone to school, I know you are sitting there saying you don't know. Charlie, don't do that. When it suits you people, you use the law to terrorize us. Then when you make mistake, you say we don't have all the
they
law.
say you are
It
speaking
is for reasons like that.
Charlie, then
that
you be using Latin terms,
Per
perincurium, prime facie, and then they say Hansen. We use another one step. We call it which one step? We said no. There's one they even use. It's
you see, the system itself recognizes
the one
that
they've been talking about
there are
last week.
times that things like this will happen.
Charlie.
So it provides an opportunity to cure that.
What can we have?
Good morning, brother. I don't think we really want to fight corruption. Galamsey should be declared a death penalty offense. Ban all forms of mining for the next 2 years. Shoot all persons on site. Okay. Seize properties, prosecute and jail the kingpins. All mining companies ordered to reclaim the land by filling pits and planting trees. Then we may win the fight. As for the magistrate, may he live long.
Yeah. The issue, though, is that Ghana currently has passed laws repealing the requirement to kill people for crimes they've committed, except for the
But I don't like the yellow grass guy.
that still say that when you commit treason, you should be shot.
I want to give him a left hook. I'm just restraining
But I'm
myself.
just but I'm just addressing
I will give you a trade here.
But we pass the law.
Oh, Master,
We the people of Ghana pass the law.
Caleb, go on.
Ocho from America says the Galamsey fight should not be done the same way we did before and failed. We should learn lessons from the past and consult and engage some more. No more burning and destruction of excavators. The EPA board should engage and work with the regional ministers and chiefs to succeed. Acting like Rambo and entering regions without informing regional ministers is bad enough for her to fail, you say.
But you see, on that point, look, I mean, if the regional ministers are alive to their responsibilities, there will not be any person entering their regions without prior notice to them in order to deal with the illegal mining activities there. You are the regional, the head of the RESEC. It is your job to move people into the fields to fight this thing. Why should the regional minister be sitting there? Then we import people from outside of the region to come and deal with illegal mining. It is enough evidence on the face of it of failure.
Sky, someone is asking if the excavators are not registered with the DVLO so we can track to know the owners.
No, I think the law is to register it with the Minerals Commission if to be used for mining.
Yeah. Okay.
The word I was looking for was mandamus.
Mandamus. Right.
You know mandamus?
Mandamus. Charlie.
Then you come and say primary fashion.
Yeah, man.
Mandamus.
No, right now it's
Orbital dictum.
no pencurium.
Ratio dissidenti.
Yeah, man.
And one, how come on? Simple law, you know.
I had my hat in my mouth when I watched your interview with the Lands and Natural Resources Minister on the point of view sometime last week. His calm demeanor and his maneuvering around your maneuvering to your very pressing concerns were a clear sign to the fact that our authorities have not gotten into the mood that we all well-meaning Ghanaians are yearning to see in the fight against the desecration of our environment and the imminent threat to our very existence. Ghanaians must wake up to fight this menace, lest we lose our existence to the benefit of a few greedy nation wreckers. Borisa Bani from Tantra Hill sent that. Bernard, please, and a big please, call on John Mahama to immediately deal with the two issues at Axim. The issues raised by your guest and the review of the LI in place straight revocation. Alex from Community 25. Maybe we should force JM to repeal the law.
That's what we are trying to do. That's what they've tried. They've actually sent, as Kenasibe said, so because of the 21-day maturity, they've sent additional memorandum to the parliament, hoping that they can, I don't know, get some consensus on the matter. So we'll see how it goes.
Bernard, my senior Absu at this juncture.
Can only so we can't amend the the LI, which is proposing amendment. We can only reject it entirely.
Yes, and then start a new process. So I think they forwarded some memorandum to the speaker suggesting that he should go for the repeal, so that when the amendment comes, they probably reject it, or they probably still amend it, and then maybe in another occasion repeal the whole thing.
What Parliament should do is to reject the proposed amendment, and then send
a new memorandum,
note to the president or the whoever is the
minister
sponsoring
for
institution that what the people of Ghana want is complete.
Yes. So which minister will do that? Will it be the AG or the
law.
lands minister? Which minister can?
It will be interagency, because the lands ministry
or environment actually.
Environment, together with the Attorney General's office would have to work together on that.
All right. So those are some of the thoughts coming through, and trust me, the Galamsey thing, we will not stop. As I say, I had an interview with the lands minister. Maybe I should play that interview one of these days for you, those of you who didn't watch it, because it was 1 hour and it was a very difficult interview, because the things we wanted to see, to be fair, I gave him the chance to talk about the top 5 things he had done. So it wasn't like the interview was about just coming to push the guy. He mentioned the Blue Water Guard thing, decentralizing the fight and all those. And I said, the most important things are the LI revocation. And you are saying you are amending. State of emergency, we are not seeing top. Banning excavators, importation, or even limiting, we are not. So the substantive things you want to see, you are not getting clarity. Yes, a lot of things is done are useful, but Sky, if you look at this morning, I wanted to do something. I didn't have the time. I watch our news very regularly. Almost every week, there's a story about water.
Yeah.
And it's getting more. And the water people are visiting communities. Everywhere they go, there's no water. Tamale. And now we've discovered minerals in Upper East region.
Yeah, people will
So you know what that means? The one of the tributaries to the Volta will now have direct mining. So the black and white Volta, once you pollute it, you pollute the Volta. Once you pollute the Volta, we are finished. So we shouldn't make this look like some boba. That's all I'm saying. So the government shouldn't think that their honeymoon is going to last for long on this Galamsey matter. No. If they don't do something substantive. 28 minutes past 9. We'll take a shortish break. I have another interview coming up shortly. But if you're looking for an easy way to manage your business finance, Build Financial Technologies is the trusted platform for businesses across Africa. Effortlessly handle invoicing, payments, and payroll with secure, advanced encryption. Save time, reduce cost, and enjoy live support with local integrations. Visit built.africa.com. Download our app or call 0308 040007 for more information. So the website again is www.built.africa or call 0308 040007 for your trusted platform for businesses across the continent. Are you tired of HR headaches? Simplify your business with Hot Jobs Africa. As your one-stop HR shop, we handle recruitment, labor outsourcing, expatriate management, consultancy service, and corporate training. Plus, we offer staff busing and 100% staff support to boost productivity. Don't let HR hassles hold you back. Contact Hot Jobs Africa today. Call 0303-980-362 or WhatsApp 0204-336-004 or visit hotjobsafrica.org. Hot Jobs Africa, think HR, think Hot Jobs Africa. Speaking of jobs, we'll be talking to the Center for Business Analysis when we come back, plus more of your comments. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Hi, Mom, it's me, Kwame.
Hey, Kwame, how are you?
Mom, I'm fine, oh.
Okay.
You know something?
No, tell me.
I'm looking for a complete furniture set for my new place.
Kwame, I've told you before, the only one place you should go, eh?
Yeah, Mom, but I need a mattress to fit my bed.
Ash Foam.
I need a bed to fit my room.
Ash Foam.
What about a sofa where go relax my body?
Ash Foam.
Wardrobes to fit all my clothes?
Ash Foam.
What about linens and pillows for sweet dreams?
Kwame, Ash Foam.
Mommy, I feel you. Ash Foam all the way.
From mattresses to beds, sofas, wardrobes, linens, pillows, and more. Don't waste time and visit any Ashram showroom across the country or call our hotline at 0243 200 729. Ashfoam. Feel it, know it.
Charlie, where are you?
Boss man, I'm at the bank.
Really? But your car is in front of your house.
Bro, my bank on my phone, Charlie.
Oh, how?
EcoBank, bro. With EcoBank mobile app, I can do everything, anywhere, anytime. Listen, I just checked my account balance, paid Ahmed's school fees, and sent money to my grandma at Wale.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Masa, just download the EcoBank mobile app from the Google Play Store or the App Store, or dial *770# and be your own bank manager.
Manager.
Whether to pay bills or fees, to check account statements, send money across Ghana, abroad, and more, EcoBank mobile app has got it covered. EcoBank Mobile, making everyday people live everyday lives the EcoBank way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
The Accra Healing and Deliverance Crusade is here.
God takes his people and put them in charge.
Ministering Dr. Pastor Paul and Becky Eninche, all the way from Glory Dome in Abuja, Nigeria. The Dominion, date 10th and 11th of April 2025. Venue, El-Wax Sports Stadium. Song ministration, Emoji, Ankalato, Kofi Boham, Prophet Okebe, Prosper Otimana, and Minister Mark Frank. Also happening live is the Workforce and Ministers Conference, happening at the Accra International Conference Center at 9 a.m. on the 11th of April. Free shuttles to the venue will be available. For more information, call 0257 765 546. The Accra Healing and Deliverance Crusade. Be there.
Dear home, no interest for 2 years. Are you ready to step into your dream home? With Lakeside Estate's exclusive offer, you can own your own home in just 2 years with no interest payment. This offers you affordable payments, flexible home purchase plan, quality homes, and lifestyle change. Choose from a variety of beautiful homes in any of Lakeside Hills clusters. Your future awaits you. Imagine living in a home you love with the freedom to invest in your dreams without the burden of interest. As your CIMG Real Estate Company of the Year for the 4th time, we offer you hassle-free home acquisition. Call us today on 020-477-5043 or 020-477-5042. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Call us now to learn more and schedule a tour for our available homes. T&C supplied. Make your dream a reality. Lakeside Estate. Quality homes for all.
Electromat Ramadan Bonanza this Ramadan season. Buy your favorite brands like Samsung, LG, Broom, Aya, Tomasi, Philips, Black Decker, Orient, Benetton, Infinix, and take home incredible savings and rewards. Visit our Electromat showroom today or check our social media and website for current offers. Make your Ramadan fasting magical with extraordinary deals and gifts from Electromat. Terms and conditions apply. Electromat, your world of electronics.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS. This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
So 934, 97.3 FM. Buy diamond cement. Oh, buy diamond cement. Charlie, for 25 years, can you imagine? They've been doing the best with their 42.5 hour grade cement, and they have been rated green by EPA. That's an all clear, meaning they are sustainable, they are environmentally friendly, and they are well produced. Now, there are 3 main factories: Aflao in the Volta, Takrady in the Western, and Buipe in Savannah. If you want bulk purchase, call 0244313368 or 0202021175. All right, so here we are to talk about the Center for Business Analysis, and I have 2 friends from that institution. Stephen Obinkwating is the course coordinator, and Sylvia Momo is it Momo or Momo? Momo is a business analysis consultant and facilitator of the center. Gentlemen and lady, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Thank you, Bernard. Good morning.
So, morning. How are you guys doing?
We are great.
This is your first appearance on 2025.
Yeah.
On the show.
I think it's in order to say Happy New Year.
Same to you. Same to you. So tell us about the Center for Business Analysis. For those who don't know, what is it?
Right. At the Center for Business Analysis, we help professionals and the working class build the right skills to elevate and also future-proof their career. We are an endorsed education provider for the International Institute of Business Analysis, that is IIBA based in Canada. And as an approved provider, we offer consultancy services and certification training in data analytics, business analysis, and we have a new addition, cybersecurity analysis, which is taking off this weekend. And over the past 5 years, we have trained well over 5,000 professionals who are creating significant value in their respective organizations. And even though we provide several certifications, today we are here to speak to your audience about our business analysis certification.
So, Sylvia, why study business analysis, and why should a person aim for the business analysis certification?
All right. Thank you, Bernard. So, business analysis is a growing career path, and it's projected that between 2023 and 2033, the growth of this career will be 11%, which is very significant compared to other career paths. And so in organizations where they need professionals who can analyze their data, who can help them make better decisions, they need professionals who can streamline their operations. Business analysts are those professionals that they need. Also, for business analysis, increases your skill set, so you are versatile. Business analysts work in different industries and different domains. So business analysts work in IT, they work in healthcare, they work in finance, they work in banking, they work in manufacturing industry. So once you gain skills in business analysis, you are not stuck. You are versatile. You can work in different industries and different domains. So it's important that you certify, because it validates your skill set. So it shows that you have the experience you say you have. It shows that you have the skill set you say you have. Now, during the rigor of the certification process and the training, you understand the language of business analysis. You get to understand the standards of the practice. And it boosts your confidence to practice. And it also increases your earning potential. So for business analysts, we have research that shows that if you are certified, you can earn up to 25% more than your friends or your colleagues who are not certified.
Wow.
And that is very significant. Also, it gives you a competitive edge. Should the JD have a certification as a requirement, you have at least a foot in the door. All right. And I would also say that as business analysts, your certification proves your experience, as you say.
You keep saying you. So I think the question is, who is this person who has to take this course? Who is this for? Is it somebody who has a degree already? Is it an alternative career path for somebody from university or from secondary school? Is there an entry requirement? What must I know? So elaborate on that.
All right. So business analysis is for everyone.
Is it?
Yes, it is. So whether you're an entrepreneur or you are an employee in any industry. Now, the important things here are, if you are someone who builds relationship in your current role, you are responsible for building relationship with stakeholders. You are responsible for ensuring the trust in those relationships. You are someone who is currently working in an industry where you have to improve customer experience. You work at a strategic level to help your organization become competitive. If you work currently in roles where you have to grow revenue, reduce costs, you have to grow sales, you are already practicing business analysis. So anyone in that category, optimizing processes, you're already working as a business analyst. So you add on the business analysis skills and expertise from the training, and you now be able to serve a global audience. And you don't require any technical skills. I, for one, have a degree in pharmacy, but I'm practicing as a business analyst. So your background, your degree doesn't even matter. You have to want to practice, and you go through, know the skills, and you can practice as a business
So there are many
analyst.
applications for business analysis depending on sectors.
Yes.
Sure, people will be interested in knowing by how much to raise my earning power if I have this. But before we go there,
25%.
because I know Caleb, he wants to increase the salary.
25%.
So he's just looking at your face like he wants to increase the salary. Now, Stephen, what are the different certifications and who qualifies to enroll for this business analysis program?
All right, Bernard, there are 3 levels of certifications. We have the entry level, which is the entry certificate in business analysis. Then we have the intermediate, that is the certification of capability in business analysis. Then we have the advanced level, which is the certified business analysis professional. As Sylvia said, anybody at all, once you have a first degree in any discipline, you can participate. So your level of experience and your academic qualifications will determine the level that you pursue.
So it depends.
Yes.
Let's talk about the course duration and the course structure.
Yes, so the course is for 6 months. We have the in-person and we have the online.
Correct.
So for the course is held at the National Banking College, which is Airport Residential Area near Airport View Hotel. So on Saturdays, we have the in-person session, and then on Sundays, we have the online. You can choose to be with any of them, and it's every weekend.
I see. So whether you are in Accra or outside Accra, you can take part depending on the course structure. Now, Stephen, so how does a person enroll?
All right. If you want to take your career to the next level and be relevant in the next few years ahead, whether as a professional or as a business, CBA is a phone call away. As they say, we say nowadays, follow who know road. Our track record speaks for itself. You can just call us 0246-809-200.
All right.
Or you can visit our website, centerforanalytics.com. I want to use this opportunity to also invite your audience to join us for a free informative session.
Correct.
That is this Saturday at 6 p.m. All you need to do is just send a hi via WhatsApp or SMS to the numbers 0246-809-200.
Can you repeat the contact again?
0246-809-200.
And this is to register for the free information session.
That's right.
This Saturday.
This Saturday at 6 p.m.
And then there's also a website you can go to.
centerforanalytics.com.
Any final thoughts from you, Sylvia?
Yes, so I would say that currently, no matter what you do, and if you add on business analysis skills, whether for consulting, whether as an employee, you stand out as a high-performing professional. Yeah.
Wonderful. So you've been listening to friends from the Center for Business Analysis. It's a sure path to adding value to yourself, to your company, obviously to your country as well. We have Stephen Obinkwateng, who is the course coordinator for the certification in professional business analysis. Sylvia Dela Momo is the course facilitator and a business analysis consultant. And basically, they have a free information session on Saturday, 6 p.m. So you want to join the call, ask all your questions, discuss payment terms, and know your cohort as well. So call 0246-809-200. Yes. More comments coming up shortly. Now, a few things have come up as well. People have sent me things they want me to touch on this week.
Okay.
So I'm going to just put some of them out there.
Okay.
And I will we'll pick a day to pursue it. So here's one that I got from a friend. He says, Bernard, good evening. He said this yesterday. I am so and so.
Yes.
Then he says, I would like you and your colleagues to follow up on this issue for me. It's about the very unsightly advertising hoardings that are springing up all over the medians of roads in our cities and towns.
Yeah.
These are being planted all over instead of low ornamental shrubs,
Yeah.
flowers and grass.
Yeah.
As you guys rightly observe, these ugly hoardings are literally replacing critical road signs, etc.
Yeah.
One wonders why the city authorities look on for this to happen. The clutter is awful, and not even the road safety authority is taking action.
True.
I remember Honorable Henry Quarter started, but it fizzled out, sort of. A related thing is the uncontrolled advertising on street lights and poles.
Yeah.
Again, apart from the filth they generate, the authorities must know that this can be a source of cable theft, etc. How beautiful Accra can be if we can plant shrubs, flowers and grass, remove all the advertising on road medians and street light poles, and do some hard shoulder landscaping. Caleb, I went to I was at East Legon yesterday. So I was driving from you see where the drip head office is at East Legon.
Okay.
Boundary Road.
Right.
Towards the flower pot overhead.
Yeah.
Going straight. Between where that drip thing is, there's this cafe, Vida
Right.
A Cafe.
Yes. The
And then-
median, right?
Oh my God, Sky. The median is
It's crazy.
You know, I think that
It's
sometimes,
crazy.
sometimes duty bearers must be publicly flogged. I'm telling you, Sky, no reasonable human being will allow. Basically, there are two types of billboards in the median, and they are back to back, big. You can't even see the car coming on the other side. It is sinful.
Yeah.
And the medians are advertising the same product.
Yeah.
So it's like 1 2 1 2 1 2. So maybe this one advertises Sky.
Yeah.
This one advertises Caleb. So Sky Caleb, like for 200 meters.
Yeah.
Terrible, affects visibility,
Yeah.
poorly situated, and it's there. I ask myself, who is in charge of that space? Is it the urban roads? Is it the assembly? I also West Wogon. Is it the highway authority?
Something like this, right?
Oh my God!
Like this.
Terrible.
So you know, even
Terrible,
see the
terrible,
vehicles
terrible,
on the
terrible.
other side. Now, Bernard, the
We need to know who is in charge of road medians. Is it the highway authority? Road safety authority can go and clear them. Because they can say it's not safe. Sky, if you are driving, you will see. I think this is what's happening in Ghana. Because duty bearers don't want to own up. Serious ones, I am urging Mr. Amaliba to go on a inspection of billboards and road medians. Anyone that affects visibility, he should clear it. I'm telling you, he should just go with a bulldozer. Any road median with an unsightly billboard that blocks visibility, as the road safety authority should clear it and surcharge the people who put it there. That's how people see in Ghana. People are not reasonable. That's the problem. People are not reasonable. You are driving and there are medians that are covered by billboards that even block traffic lights. The road safety authority must go onto and clear and surcharge, because the companies have their addresses on it. They have to, because the city authorities we know can't do anything. City authorities don't look. East Legon Boundary Road, who is in charge of that space? Is it Adenta Assembly?
Oh, yeah, was so.
It's Caleb. And this thing you showed me is not even the one I saw. There are many.
No, there are lots of these. Bernard, now you see, we've been doing some disability, inclusion, gender kind of conversations. So I want to bring in that aspect into this conversation. You see, elsewhere, if you had if you had mobility impairment or difficulty, you should be able to use your white stick and move around. If you try that on many of our pedestrian walkways as a person who cannot see, you cannot survive.
They'll kill you.
You will fall into, some of these pavement. There are some holes that they've made refuse there. You fall into it, and then you run into billboards or signboards that are not proper. And look at the rains that came recently and the winds that came with them. Pushed down a lot of billboards and a lot of signboards and all of that. And indeed, if you trace things back to where my crash happened, you notice that on the side of the gentleman where he's supposed to see me, there are a lot of signs there.
So
many of which have actually broken down since the rains. You understand?
I want to give Amaliba. You see, I want him to make money for the Road Safety Authority. Sky, in some countries they have an advertising authority that regulates advertising in public spaces. We don't have that yet. I am saying to Mr. Amaliba, I know he's a lawyer.
We have something close to that, right?
I know he's a lawyer. He knows the law. I am saying that he should take his act and look at anything that impairs road safety. He should take it upon himself, and I say I will support him. Signboards that block visibility on roads, road signs that block traffic lights, road signs in road medians that don't have the right spacing. He should clear, and when he finish clearing, he should write to the people, put it there, and charge them, send them to court.
It's so unsightly.
No, you didn't clear them before sending them.
He should Sky, do you know why?
He should act on a lawful
Sky,
court order.
it can lead to people's deaths. Or he should go to court. He should go to court and say he's giving assemblies 1 month
That's why mandamus is needed
to rid the city of dangerous road signs that are affecting road visibility.
It's crazy.
Through a court order, and say that he has noticed the number of road signs in these places that are causing this. Put in the graphic 1 month that they should either regularize or face the law. Then from there he move. He will go with cameras, clear all, and start from Africa. Because Sky, the lawlessness in Ghana is spiritual. No, I'm serious. Like, how do you, Sky? I'm driving on the Caprice Road. I'm driving on the Caprice Road to Alajo. There's a traffic light which is even poorly situated. The traffic light itself, it just appears. And then to make it worse, somebody has decided to put a billboard on a street light. So when I'm driving, I don't see the red. And the worst part, police is waiting to catch me. So the police is not interested in the fact that I can't see the traffic light. He's waiting with a motorbike that if I cross, no, machu. What sort of society is this?
It doesn't make sense.
People are profiting of these things.
In China, they are experimenting drone taxis. They've moved so far ahead that now they want to put people in the air so they can move from here to Caprice without going through traffic.
No, we are regularizing Guru Boys and legalizing Okada.
If we don't do, I am urging Mr. Maliba, I know you are a wise man. I want to urge you to take. I want to appeal to you to take the advertising lawlessness and its effect on road safety as a personal crusade. It will make you great. It will give you a name among the legends. That road safety is worsened by poor road engineering, made much more dangerous by irresponsible advertising placements. Road medians are blocked by advertising that doesn't make sense. Billboards are sited at the wrong place. We can't see where to go. When it rains, the road. I mean, Mr. Amaliba.
It's a mess.
Mr. Abraham Amaliba.
It's a mess.
You are the director of the National Road Safety Authority. You've done politics for years. You fought for NDC and they gave you this post.
Yes, I was campaigning for him to get a job.
He try MP, no get. He do plenty things, he no get. Head of NDC.
But this one we
this
get.
Post that you get.
This one they
Mr.
get.
Amaliba.
Solidarity forever.
I want to give you the imprimatur.
Yes, please.
To move into the city of Accra.
Yeah, man.
And rid the city of irresponsibly placed road signage.
Zoom.
Signboards, billboards, advertising, pull them down.
Yes, sir.
Get a court order.
Yes.
Let the media follow. We will follow the people.
Yes, sir.
We will move them. We will bring law and order back to our street.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Maliba, you come.
Man.
The people of Bolga, are standing behind you.
Oh, yes,
the Citi breakfast show is on your side. We will lobby the road minister.
Yes, sir.
The advertising agencies are supporting. This lawlessness must end. Mr. Abraham Amaliba.
This is how we did solidarity for organized labor. And they own consolidated.
No, but I know Amaliba.
You go do
you see,
organized labor.
For a long time. For a long time, we've been looking for a duty bearer to take up this advertising lawlessness.
Yeah.
And we've not been able to get it. But I can see, Sky, what Caleb is saying, look, when you are driving in some roads, you know, in civilized societies, they create one place for a signboard. So like when you get to Ridge Roundabout, there's a certain system of pointing to which company is where. So they take one structure with thin signage on, maybe you can like a horizontal, and they have like 6 of them. It doesn't block anybody. But in most places, everybody is competing with signboard. The bigger the signboard, the more sensible you are. So we are blocking visibility and we are causing road accidents. And I'm saying to the Road Safety Commission that it is in their mandate. Road safety is so they can say that street light, road signage, road marking is their remit. So they can set charge. If an assembly does not ensure that a road is safe, the authority can, you see, Sky, it just takes law. They can go and say, look, if you have built a road which is not safe for people to use, we can ask a court to surcharge you for endangering citizens. I think we need proactive regulation. You understand? And I'm saying to him, you see, the Road Safety Authority is very powerful. They changed it from Road Safety Commission to Road Safety Authority for a reason. An authority means it has certain powers to authorize. People cannot put signboard on road and then let people die because the road has no street light, it has no road marking, and you are putting a signboard on it to make it worse for people. So the Road Safety Authority can say that if in a month the people don't remove it, they will go and remove it, and nobody can do anything to them. Because the lawlessness in advertising in Ghana is nauseating. And I want to urge the Advertising Association of Ghana to get its act together and collaborate with road safety, because I think that the assemblies will not do it. The assemblies are complicit in this. So for a long time, Francis Dazi was fighting this, but the assemblies are not ready to change. But I'm saying that there's a new king. Road Safety Authority, read the law tomorrow and come and educate me. And find a place where their law gives them the right to do this work. And I'll give them free airtime to do it.
Section 28, enforcement of directives of the authority. The authority, before or after an investigation, gives a directive that requires a person to carry out or refrain from carrying out an activity or undertaking within a specified period, and the person fails to comply with the directive of the authority within the specified period, the authority may apply to a court for an enforcement of the directive. And I'm reading the authority, the act founding the authority, which is the National Road Safety.
Can you read that again?
So which I was reading section.
So you found it?
Yeah, that's
right. Good. So which law is this?
So the National Road Safety
and what does it say?
Act. So
it gives them the power to do what?
So as you were saying, they can cause investigations to be done into these road signs.
I want the place that gives them the power to remove them.
In the meantime,
that's why I was telling you that.
Go and look through all the laws and find a law.
That's what I just
that empowers them to clear the billboards.
Yeah, that's true. So they have to investigate and then give directive to the affected people. So, for instance, if it is Bernard Advertising Limited,
yes,
whose billboards are creating the problems, yes, after investigations, they will give directives to the.
Let me tell listeners something. If you see any road safety, any billboard or road signage that you believe is a nuisance, send us a photo by WhatsApp this whole week. I'll add it to a dossier and forward to Mr. Maliba. That these are the roads that contain these billboards that he should go and remove.
Okay. So in support of what you were saying earlier, that's under section 27 of the Act. 27(4) says, where the authority or an agent of the authority reasonably incurs an expense in the process of preventing an activity or undertaking in contravention of this act, the amount expended shall be charged to the person.
So I was right.
Organization or institution responsible for the activity.
Clear the thing and surcharge them.
Yeah, but
because it's a public nuisance. Sky.
Yeah, but
Sky,
I mean, they
Sky,
should
Sky,
get an
Sky,
order from
Sky.
a court first before.
Yes. So they should advertise in the Daily Graphic that for the next 6 months, next 6 weeks, any signboard which does not follow the following regulations, which has been jointly put together by a task force of the Advertising Association and Road Safety Commission, and some local assemblies. If your signboard or billboard does not follow this, regularize. In 6 weeks, if you don't, we'll clear it and you charge you. Get a court to do it. Fire the people. Do it.
Yes, I agree with you.
Bernard, Albert from Abelinkwe says a classmate of his from SHS died after a billboard fell on him years ago after battling with ill health and legal battles with whoever failed. The country is crazy. And Uncle Cicho says a lady reported a similar issue on the East Legon Tunnel to the Action Church Flower Pot area.
Yes.
Per the report, the lady posted few days later, and Mr. Maliba was there to see to the removal of those signboards.
Bulldog, move into.
Amaliba.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Professor Boateng has also sent one.
What did he say?
Saying that signboards blocking views of drivers is worse in Kumasi
than
funeral signboards. And if you are going to parts of the central region, when you are going there, that one is this ritualist or that ritualist.
You see anything?
Oh, Charlie Chaka.
Mr. Maliba.
You are giving him the imprimatur.
I am. I've just started. Tomorrow, more fire.
Allah.
Charlie. But I need a law. So give me the laws. I want the law. Not today, tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll fire Bruta.
So it's the National Road Safety Commission Act.
I'll print it.
Swedish Now Authority Act of 2019.
We are clearing all crazy billboards in town. Chase those crazy billboards out of the town.
There's one at the Usu runabout. They've mounted some electronic or LED, whatever.
It can even confuse you. Charlie. Sometimes the thing breaks and you're like, what's happening?
In the meantime, it's been months. The Okonglo traffic light has not been working. Traffic light at Okonglo, such a major intersection leading to a university, leading to East Legon, leading to Medina, Accra.
Shatawale Kakai for me.
How?
I want to come.
I'm
coming like Kakai. Hi. Shatawale, I'm coming like Kakai. I'm very serious.
You declared it too.
They don't know. It's time for the news. He's just laughing. The whole thing, they funny.
It's Bernard's call in the news. It should be in the news.
Breakfast show host calls for urgent action against lawless signboards in town. Speaking on his usual rant on the breakfast show, the host, who also doubles as the general manager, made a direct appeal to Mr. Ibrahim Amaliba to lead the charge to clear the city of senseless billboards and road media markings which had affected visibility. And leading to many deaths. And he gave Mr. Maliba 6 weeks to work. That's the story for tomorrow morning. What's in the news?
Coming up, President Mahama orders investigation into alleged drug trafficking and money laundering at Kotoka Airport.